I have got the headache from hell this morning, but we're going to push through. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance real quick. The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What's this stuff here? I figure we'll do the tire shine stuff. Whole can 4 to 6 inches away. It says apply to a wet or dry tire in a well ventilated area. Hold can 4 to 6 inches away and spray onto tire in a uniform pattern. Watch the foam work. Cleaning surface will reveal a deep black shine. It cleans, shines, and protects. Let's find out. That'll be our control, or that'll be our extra on the Chevy. And what we'll do is we'll come back to the other 4 at the shop this morning when we get there. I feel like 8 to 10 inches away is a better spray pattern. Well, all 4 of them are done. The foam is almost gone. I don't like that real glossy sheen to tire shines. Normally I like to spray it on and let it sit for a little bit, about 5 minutes, and then I come back with a microfiber and I'll just go real lightly over the surface just to knock off any excess. That's how I like them. I don't like them super wet. I guess we just leave it and move on. It doesn't say to wipe it off or any of that. We'll leave it exactly as the directions say. Spray on and leave it alone. So to continue on where we were, I showed you guys earlier. So what you missed this morning was I took the Hot Shine cleaner and protector and whatever it is all in one and put it on the Chevy. And what I did last night before I went to bed was I used bleach white from Black Magic on all of them, so it's the same cleaner all the way around, because the bleach white seemed to do the best. So they're dry, and I need to put the different tire shines on there to see which ones work the best. This one says spray an even coat directly on the tires, and it is let it self-spread. Remove any overspray from the wheels. Spray onto tires and spread with an applicator pad or towel. Remove any overspray from wheels. It says you could do it either way, a medium shine or a high shine. Well, let's just do the one where you ain't got to do any extra work. So it's ready for you. Just spray it all over even right there. This is the passenger front. Just get it everywhere. Everywhere. This is Jay. He's one of the, I told you guys, he's starting here today. He's one of the channel guys. And he's been here for a little while. And this here, so that, no. what we'll do is we're gonna do 4 different kinds. We're gonna see which one lasts and stays. What does that one say? Let me see here. This one says lightly mist the tire, clean dry surface, and allow the product to penetrate for 1 to 3 minutes. Reveals a brilliant high gloss shine. So for high gloss, it's the same way you did the front. You don't wipe anything off. It says just allow it to penetrate for 1 to 3 minutes, and that's it. It says, but it says if you want low gloss, you lightly mist it, apply with a clean, dry tire sidewall sponge, and then you allow it to sit. So you can use a sponge to wipe off excess if you want, but this one you got to turn this over to the mist selection. Is that the jet or the mist that you got? There it is. That's the mist right there. So now just spray it down the same way you did the front. That's the mist?
This has more of like
a stream.
Yeah.
Try the other side.
Off. Yeah, see, that's off. Let's do
this. Just do the best you can. I don't like that. It comes out too globby. I don't know. Maybe I will go grab a microfiber and wipe off any excess.
This is like blowing this way because of the wind. So
yeah. Just keep doing it the same way you're doing it, and then I'll come by with a microfiber and up front under the computer where I sit on the right side. There's a bunch of microfibers underneath the desk. If you could grab just like 4 different ones, so we're not mixing it, and people will be like, "Oh, you mixed them. You can't do that." So we'll grab 4 when we're done, and then we'll do them even. Yeah. And the next one is Meguiar's Hot Shine. 4 to 6 inches of waste, sprayed directly onto the tire in a thin uniform pattern. Narrow sidewalls, blah blah. Further away, wipe off excess as needed. So apply that, just the same over there. Get a little closer. There you go. Smells like bubble gum?
Yeah.
Going outside right here. Okay.
I like how it turned out.
It does look a little better. I really don't like a high wet look. This one says shake well, clean surface, spray on applicator pad, gently work onto the surface. Oh hell. Okay, let's come back for this one. Now that it's been sitting for a few minutes, I'm gonna just come back real lightly, just with one side. Just wipe off any excess real lightly. Trying to use the same side. So nobody accuses me of, "Oh, you mixed the product. You mixed it." Can't mix the product. Got a decent look to it.
Yeah.
Real runny and milky like.
This one you can't see the runoff, but when you go close to it.
Oh yeah, you can see. You can see, yeah. This one's kind of sticky like. I feel it's got a stickiness to it. Yeah, this one feels kind of sticky too when you're wiping it.
We got the outer edge of the tire that way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see which one looks shinier. No, they look about the same. And this was the Hot Shine spray. It looks like even though he was a little bit more forgiving with it and a little further away, it looks like it applied a little better.
I like how that looks.
And it doesn't look as messy. I'm trying to get somewhere. There's a dry spot right here. Yeah, this wipes off better too. It definitely seems that the Hot Shine spray is more forgiving. Yeah, the Hot Shine spray is definitely more forgiving. So this part up here, this is done a little differently. It says up here you gotta, you want to focus just on the tire? Oh, it's recording right now. I'm gonna get in there. It says to shake well, clean surface before application, spray on applicator pad, gently working the surface, remove any excess. Well, we all know that most of us, we ain't gonna do that shit. We're gonna spray it right on there and we're gonna wipe it around a little bit, and that's how this is going on, just like all the other products. People yesterday, oh, you took the wheel cleaner and the tire cleaner and you sprayed it all over the place. They're not the same. Everybody knows when we buy that stuff from the store, that's exactly how we use it. So that's exactly how I'm gonna use it in my videos. There we go. So it has a stream and then it also has a spray or a mist type function. I'll spray some on there. And I'll try to wipe it in. You know what, and just because I wiped most of it off and I didn't really let it sit too much, I'm gonna spray it one more time and then wipe off the excess just like I did the other ones. Just so nobody, oh, you didn't give it enough time to penetrate, you know, kind of thing. Even though it says you don't need to, I'll let it sit for a couple minutes and I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. Huh? No, it's here.
I want to see it up close.
It's over there.
I don't like how they look.
It's over there in the side lot right now. If you want to go.
I always send the Grand Marquis in a town car. I'm pushing Crown Vic like an old man's car, so you know. You know, they didn't really build me as much as they used to now, but I see them a lot more.
Oh yeah.
And like guys in the hood got them. Now they putting big ass wheels on them. And, you know, I don't like big wheels on cars that ain't meant to have them.
I don't really like big wheels. Period. Like even these were bothering me to even put these on this truck.
I don't like chrome wheels either. I like more like the black satin type wheels.
All right, out of all four, I don't know what I feel yet. What do you like the best? The way it look. Go around, look at all of them, see what you think.
down somewhat. Once you wipe it down and it has time to settle.
This is already starting to dry. Look at the sidewall. This is that one that was real slick and sticky.
Yeah.
That was that heavy spray that you put on there. That the Hot Shine heavy spray. That's already starting to look streaky. And that was put on there pretty heavy. And then this one too. This is the Meguiar's. Maybe it has like a set time, but it's starting to dry. Maybe I need to put one more coat on them.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But see, that word don't really affect me as much as it used to, like I said.
This is the Meguiar's, coated the second time, and I already starting to see it starting to get light spots in it with that. You can see around the rubber and stuff.
Yeah, there's no streaks either, so.
It's drying up, so let's see what it looks like here in about 15-20 minutes. This is the Black Magic tire shine again. The spray, the clear bottle. This stuff is sticky, man. I don't really like how it applies because whenever you go to wipe off the excess, it's like pulling the microfiber towel from your hand. It's kind of reminds me of a tire shine with like freaking Lucas oil stabilizer in it, and it's already starting to get streaky. So this over here was the second coat of the Hot Shine. I kind of like it. I like the way it looks. It's pretty uniform overall. It is starting to get some dry spots, so we'll see what that looks like here in a little bit. And this up here, obviously the Chemical Guys, and it is 1,000% better than any of them. I mean, the Chemical Guys spray, it looks 1,000% better. I mean, really, there's nowhere near the dry spots and stuff in it.
It's been on for a while too.
Yeah, and that's been on longer with the second coat without being recoated again. The other ones are all fresh, like literally just happened. So the Chemical Guys is actually looking the best and staying the wettest looking as it sits out here and dries in this air, because we got storms rolling in, so we get a little breeze every once in a while, and I'm sure it helps dry some of this out. But the Chemical Guys looks the best so far. So I'm gonna say off first look, the way it applies, the Chemical Guys is the best. Alright, so this is how I'm gonna put them. The tire kicker, tire shine from Chemical Guys, definitely I think applied the best. It looked the best and it was kind of easiest to use. The Hot Shine, if you're doing something quick, just want to get it boom 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 done, you ain't got to sit there and rub it into the rubber, just spray it on, wipe it off. Hot Shine would be next. The Meguiar's ceramic coat, I like it. Let's see what it looks like here. I don't know, we'll give it some time. Tire wet is last. I don't like that tire wet. The tire wet's too sticky, and it just, to me, it doesn't actually look all that great. You, what are your thoughts?
I like this. This is by far the best we haven't seen.
The tire shine from Chemical Guys?
Yeah. We got rain all day too, so we'll see how it holds up with the rain that comes in.
I just don't like the way that's two really heavy coats with that Black Magic tire wet, and it's just all over it. It's starting to get real streaky. See what it looks like if you're coming up to it. There's the Meguiar's. That's already starting to really dry up, man. I asked Jay, I said, "Do you ever really drive pickup trucks?" And he says, "No, I don't never drive pickup trucks." And I said, "Well, okay, here's your first time. Get in my truck and go." Pull it over in the side lot. I think somebody used it this weekend to probably move marble or something like that here. So, well, it's a shop truck. Sounds good. It's that MagnaFlow OE Cat with the Flowmaster Super 40 series. I'm still gonna have to go with the Chemical Guys tire shine. Tire kicker, it's still shinier than all of them. It's more uniform than all of them. All right, hold it. Don't fucking hit your car. Ah, you're good now. Yeah, see, with the vehicle running in drive, those blue lights turn off. So those blue lights don't stay on while you're normal driving. I tell you what though, something that is going to be a huge issue for me is the bags on this thing, where you put the clamps. Let me explain it a little bit here. See where it's clamped. There and clamped here. It moves the clamping point from the center where the rear end is and bumps it out, you know, like an inch or 2 inches on each side. So now you've taken and compressed that whole area. You went from an area where it was only clamped, you know, so far, and you moved it out, and now you've stiffened up your whole ride. That leaf pack in the center where it used to be more forgiving is now more tight. So when you're going down the road, even with no air in the bags, the stem's out, this thing is really, really, really balancing. And the only way you get your ride back is you got to pull your tires back off and pull the bag off of it. Leave the perch on top. You can leave the mount and everything there, but you got to pull the bag down off of it to release that tension so you can go back to your normal ride height. Because now, even with just the clamps on, stiffening up those springs and kind of pulling them together more with that bottom bracket, it chatters your teeth over certain bumps and stuff now, where before it used to never do that. So you definitely see a difference just with the clamps being on the leaf springs. It tightens everything up. When closing, I choose the tire kicker from Tire Guys on this one. Much nicer install, much easier, much more user friendly when it comes to how it applies and stuff. Tire Guys gets it on this one. The cleaner overall though was the Black Magic Bleach White, is my favorite. Okay, that's all I got for today. Y'all have a great morning. God bless.